Hansi Flick is officially appointed as the head coach of Barcelona, and he can't wait to launch his grand project. There is no doubt that the German manager has something fantastic in mind: the return of Neymar, why Erling Haaland himself will want to join Barcelona, and why the future of the Catalan club may be brighter than ever. You will also find out what kind of 16-year-old defense monster Flick could get, and what sensational names have already been mentioned at the first meeting with Deco and Laporta. It's not what you think, coolers. Today we are gonna tell you how the sextuple coach will bring the football world to his knees once again. Which is why all Blaugrana supporters should already be aware of this and share our video with your friends. Well, here we go. We bet you're not ready for this. Let's get into it. What I like about Hansi Flick is his project vision. The new coach is praised by Barca bloggers. Hansi Flick wants more runners and players who are physically top level to compete for the Champions League next season. He does not believe in transition seasons. Neither does Joan Laporta. They want the team to compete for every trophy possible. These are the messages currently being spread within the Catalans community. The German coach takes a rather direct approach to his management. He knows exactly how he wants to build the team and which players should be included in his roster. If Xavi had remained in charge, Barca's first summer recruit would have been Guido Rodriguez, the pre-agreement with whom has been valid until June 1st. However, Flick's decision was inevitable. Hansi's position is crystal clear. The squad should be bolstered only with the most necessary parts. No more mediocre players, even if they come for free. Then there are other potential rejections. The Catalans will probably not be able to secure 3 top signings this summer. Liverpool are asking at least 75 million euros for Luis Diaz. Kimmich is holding talks not only with Barca, but also with Real Madrid and Man City, not to mention his high salary being an obstacle. While Xavi Simons will not likely be allowed to go to the Camp Nou by PSG, who are known for their hatred towards Blaugrana. Other potential departures from the club that are already being worked out will interest you no less. And here are the most discussed ones: Inigo Martinez, Sergio Roberto, Ansu Fati, Vitor Roque, and Marc Guiu. Aside from them, we still have a number of performers who were expected to return from loans: Dest, Langley, Julian Araujo, Eric Garcia, Alex Valle, and Pablo Torre. Garcia, Araujo, and Valle seem to be the most likely to stay at the club. Hansi Flick will keep a close eye on each of the squad players, so any squad surprises are possible. And where else can Barcelona fans expect huge surprises if not in the transfers in section? Sensational names have already been revealed, which we will share with you in a moment. So what names has Hansi Flick already shocked the Barcelona board with? For one, have you heard anything about Werder's 20-year-old goalkeeper Mia Backhaus? If not, then it's time to watch his highlights, but only after watching this video, okay? So these guys spent last season in modest Volendam and performed so impressively there that he was named Eredivisie's best goalkeeper of the season. Mio could become a backup option. Flick is not sure about Iñaki Peña, who didn't do a good job replacing Ter Stegen. Let's move on! Another new and to some extent unexpected name coming out of the Barcelona context was Bayer Leverkusen's Jeremy Frimpong. The 23-year-old Black and Red's right back made a splash with his last season's display. Hansi Flick is a big fan of the player's abilities and sees the Dutchman as a dynamic right back who, along with Balde, could reliably cover the defensive flanks and add considerable speed to the backline. Overall, Flick's approach to the defense is spectacular. In case Frimpong's move is completed, Barca's defensive line will look something as follows: Frimpong, Araujo, Koundé, Balde. Oh my god, mamma mia! The next transfer sensation that no one expected could be the arrival of 16-year-old Ghent prodigy and the new jewel of Belgian football, Jordi Mokio. This guy could blow everyone away with his progress in the next season. Moreover, Pep Guardiola and his Manchester City also target this player, and this fact alone says a lot. But enough about the defense. Let's move on to the midfield, and here, the German coach impressed Blaugrana board with 2 footballers: Mikel Merino from Real Sociedad and Angelo Stiller from Stuttgart. Both candidates sound quite intriguing. 27-year-old Mikel is seen as a Goretzka-like profile who will add some physique to Barca's midfield, as well as being able to open up space behind opposing defenders' backs at any time, just like Leon did in the golden days of Flick's Bayern Munich. Stiller is a different type of player. Good option to give a competition to Frankie. Good on short spaces, very good on long balls. Done a pivotal role on Stuttgart's historic season. Experts describe the player. Although such potential transfers might be an interesting addition to the Catalans' current roster, they did not generate the same hype as the potential move of Nico Williams to Barcelona. After they realized that it was almost impossible to land Luis Diaz, the Catalans will instead focus on acquiring the 21-year-old Athletic Bilbao star, who is also Lamine Yamal's best friend in the Spanish national team. Nico and Lamine give that verticality, and it's very comfortable to play with the two of them, says Pedri, who plays alongside both in the Furia Roja squad. Indeed, this particular deal would give a massive boost for this Barca side. The only obstacle in this case is a 50 million euros release clause. Please make it happen, we just want to see how it goes. Blaugrana fans would be absolutely delighted with the Nico's transfer, but none of them have any idea what gifts Laporta and Flick are preparing for the transfer summer of 2025. Barcelona returning to the 1-to-1 FFP rule is less difficult now than last year, notes La Liga president Javier Tebas, confirming that the Spanish giants have the keys to solve the main problem. A new super deal with Nike, the return to the renovated Spotify Camp Nou, plus an ambitious new project should help bring new financial flows to the Catalan Superclub's budget. Everything comes down to the fact that Barcelona's officials will manage to get out of the rough patch and actually challenge Real Madrid. From what was known from the publications of Barcelona-related media sources, Laporta still does not give up his dreams of signing a couple of Galacticos for the club squad. Even though Joan talks about the Barcelona way, where La Masia takes central stage, he does not mind having stars who can turn the match around in a single moment. After all, he was the guy who brought Ronaldinho and Ibrahimovic to Camp Nou. During Laporta's re-election campaign, his main goal was Erling Haaland. Since 2021, several rounds of talks have already been held with the Norwegian, with the Scandinavian goal-scoring machine always responding positively to the idea of becoming a Barca player one day. At some point, a report claimed that Erling had already given the go-ahead to move to Camp Nou after talking to Xavi, though the Catalans simply lacked enough money to cover it. Kylian Mbappe's switch to Real Madrid virtually shut down the discussions regarding the Norwegian's potential arrival to the Santiago Bernabeu. The press wrote plenty of stuff, like the two Galacticos' reluctance to play in the same team because of their rivalry. Therefore, Barca may benefit from Mbappe's move to Real Madrid, at least in a certain sense. Who wouldn't want to see Haaland versus Mbappe, but in Barcelona and Madrid jerseys? We are sure there are many such people among those watching this video. Hit the like button if you're with us. Another potential move that could take Camp Nou by storm is the return of Neymar. One of Laporta's initial ideas upon his return included the return of the Brazilian wizard, whose relationship with Barca did not end the way everyone wanted. Unfortunately, Paris Saint-Germain refused to sell Neymar to Blaugrana, and the guy ended up in Saudi Arabia. Yes, his contract with Al Hilal is due to expire next summer, meaning that Blaugrana will be able to bring the Brazilian back to Camp Nou for at least 1 or 2 seasons, if they show a strong desire to complete a deal, of course. Judging by the shape Neymar is currently in, he still has a burning passion for the game, so we can see him in top form again pretty soon. Now imagine the following lineup: Ter Stegen, Frimpong, Araujo, Koundé, Balde, Gavi, Frankie, Yamal, Neymar, Nico, Haaland. This is a real Barcelona dream that Laporta and Flick can realize in the summer of 2025. Hansi Flick's project at Barcelona is an intriguing show that has what it takes to bring the Real Madrid versus Barca rivalry to the next level. Guys, leave a like to this video if you enjoyed it, share your impressions in the comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.